I saw your tweet about having the same locker number as last year.
I need to be careful with my tweets.
Are you a superstitious guy, or is that something that you think about a lot? And if so, is there any other things you do trying to do the same this week as you did last year?
No, I mean, I'm not a big superstitious guy. I mean, it was just, I might have like, for example, the only thing that I'm really a little bit pity about is like, before I tee off, I have an exact dozen in 3 number 1s, 3 number 2s, 3 number 3s, and 3 number 4 in my bag, and because I just didn't know. I mean, I used to play that sometimes. I played with Tiles 2, others Tiles 4, or whatever. So I just didn't want to have to choose. So now I just stick my hand in the bag. I just shuffle it, and whatever comes out, that's the number I'm playing with. That's the only superstitious thing that I have. And just the tweet was just as a bit of fun, saying, hey, it worked last year, and I'm not gonna change it. Just in case, but I'm not really, except for this thing that I just said, I'm not really a superstitious guy.
Rafa, can you just elaborate on what you've been working on in the off-season and in the build-up to this tournament? And is there something in the in the modern game which you think the top pros are practicing more and more to keep them at the top?
Well, I mean, the thing we always want to get better at is short game. I mean, the better you get in short game, the more of the improvement you're gonna be able to take it on towards your final score. I mean, I think I have a good short game. I obviously also want to make it better, make it a little bit more consistent, and then. But on the off season, the time we had off, what I was working most was a bit on swing changes. Sometimes I tend to overswing a little bit more than what I would want to, so I'm trying to shorten the length of my backswing and keep everything more connected with the body. And on the follow through, it's trying to. I mean, my hips tend to uncoil relatively fast, and I end up losing a little bit of balance and in the end speed when I hit the ball, lose a little bit of distance with that. So I'm trying to work on that, try to get my weight transfer more synchronized with the body. Those are the 2 basic things I've been working on.
Rafa, I know you've touched on it briefly before, but just keen to get your insights into your relationship with your fellow Spaniards on tour. Does Miguel or Sergio, have they played a mentoring role in your career at any point in time, or what's your relationship like with those more experienced guys?
Well, I mean, like in my case, like the reason why I play golf is thanks to Olazabal, who I saw him win both Masters in 94 and 99. I mean, that's definitely what made me dream about being a pro. I also remember growing up watching videos of Seven. I didn't get to see him play live in his prime, but I did watch plenty of videos, and I mean, and the way he reinvented golf, I mean, was obviously something that no Spanish and no European or no one in the world will forget. And then most recently, I mean, Sergio was like a really good example for us, because it was like this really young kid with great dreams that played great golf since he was very young. So it was really someone that we always try to emulate. And about Miguel, I do have to say that he's one of the best pros I've met with young guys. I mean, I remember my first year on tour. Yeah, of course, I look at Miguel like if it were gold, pretty much, and he'd just be so relaxed and so humble that he'd just come over, speak with us. I mean, he'd watch us hit balls. He spent 20-35 minutes of his time just giving us tips, trying to teach us stuff, and that's, I mean, for someone who's first year on tour, that's unbelievable to have from someone like him.
Rafa, did you get in touch with Miguel after his accident, and is he really missing the desert swing? He really loves it.
Yeah, I mean, of course I got in touch. I called him. I wanted to know how severe the injury had been. I mean, we both have the same personal trainer, so I am aware of how the progress is going, and he's making very good and fast progress, which is really good. And then, yeah, of course, he was disappointed not to be here because these are courses that he really liked, particularly this one, where he's won before. So he's just working really hard. He's getting, I can tell you, he's starting to get, he'll be fitter than ever when he comes back. And I'm just happy that his morale is very high and he's working hard to be back as soon as he can.
Any more questions? We'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.